real, you know.
So, sir, I have another question, just last. So, so what's your so you're married to mom for 15 years, right?
Right.
Because you like Filipina and they're the best wife in the world, right?
Very much so.
Balik dito, ma'am. Lingkod.
Did anybody notice that the question was being loaded then?
Yeah, I do very much.
Eh,
Yes.
the best wife in the world. So my question is, what is your advice to those Filipina? What is your advice to those Filipina that looking for foreigner?
One thing is, the biggest thing is remember the things that a man needs, which I've already explained, the four points. Okay? The main thing is, like the country girls are far more intuitive to that than the city girls. Try not to be like the city girls. Try to be like the country girls. You're far better off, and remember that it's a commitment. It's not a partnership. It's a commitment.
Yeah, that's right.
More than anything else, it's a commitment. You've got to be committed
Yes.
to your husband, committed to him entirely, and that's the biggest thing. And feed him, as I said, all the things. Feed him. Intimacy. Always make love to him all the time, day and night. 3, respect him.
Sorry.
Respect him and give him peace. Those 4 things. You do that, you got a man forever.
And what's your advice to those foreigner that looking for Filipina?
My advice for foreigners looking for a Filipino, I would say biggest thing is to see where you are with the Lord, to be honest with you. Because, and don't go to cities. Don't look for women in the cities. Cut the cities out completely. Go to the country. That's probably the biggest things. Go
So
to
do
the
you
country.
think that there's a big difference of city girl and province?
Oh
province?
yes, huge. A
So-
lot of city girls are so influenced by the American way and the Australian way and the English way that they want to just be themselves.
So it's a
and they
big-
want everything for themselves. Where a country girl will not do that. She will be committed to you far more than a city girl. Yes, she will want finances to help her family, but that you can understand. But she has to realise that that is part of it, but she's got to give you the authority. In other words, the husband has to have the authority. Okay, if he says no, he says no. Lay that down, make that sure that's part of it before you even start a relationship. Make sure you know that a Filipino girl will always appreciate any help you can.
Go.
I said, yeah. The biggest thing is that you always have to remember that the Filipino girls will always want to help their families financially. Okay, so you always put that in the back of your mind, and that's a great thing, but don't overdo it. Be sensible. Okay? And she has to realise, and try and get her to realise, that yes, you will help them, but 2, she has to make the commitment to you first, to build that relationship. You can't just go out and buy her by just spending money on the relatives, because that's never going to work. Okay?
And what's your advice to those foreigner that wanted to retire here in the Philippines? What are
Great.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all that useless politics over there. Though it's coming here. But remember, there's this coming here. So the biggest thing is the political side of things. But everything's different here. You've got to realise that this is a completely different culture. We've just been talking about buildings and how they're built. It's terrible. It's great if you're a builder and you know what you're doing. But also too, a lot of Filipinos have a different culture in a lot of ways. You'll find the first thing is the bathroom when you get over here. But yeah, it's just a case of if you want to retire here, it is an excellent place. The Filipinos are really nice people, especially if you're in the country. don't go to the city. Keep away from the cities. That's all I'll say. If you want to be in a place where you can really enjoy yourself and you've got that peace, it's a big thing most men look for. They've been working all their lives. They want to retire here. They were after that peace. They don't want the pressure.
Thank you.
I'm just looking here now. 3 Filipinos, no makeup. Nobody
because
has
they're
any
not city
makeup on.
girls. They're not city girls. They don't want to.
And
They don't want
and
nothing
they're-
artificial.
These 2 guys are visiting. If they were Westerners, they would be loaded with makeup.
Yep. Yep. That's true. Yep.
And when I go to shop in Alturas, so many women,
Yep.
and if I see one with makeup on, they stand out incredibly.
Who are the ones that usually got the most makeup on? Prostitutes. To be honest with you, that is the ones that wear the most.
Unfortunately,
That is the truth.
Out here, that can be, in other words, to lighten that up a little, it cheapens them.
Exactly.
That's how it seems to me.
Yep.
I think there's no need.
No.
Whenever we go to a graduation, now the tradition in graduations is that the graduates
Yep.
will be professionally made up.
Yep.
And honestly, I would go and sometimes I wouldn't recognize the girls that were our graduates
Yeah, that's right.
because
Yep.
they're loaded with makeup.
Yep. And the thing is too, another thing that I really know, you look at Lil and Beth and that, see the dark skin? Europeans love that dark skin. What's the first
Yes.
thing that most of the Filipinos try to do? Make themselves white.
If you go to my truck now,
Yeah.
in the side pocket, you'll find a small canister of baby powder. And before we get to wherever we're going, that down and then.
And
That's,
baby powder's not good for your
that's
skin.
good.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
right.
not.
No,
It's,
it's not. Johnson and
isn't it
Johnson.
mildly carcinogenic?
Yeah, carcinogenic. It's like sunscreen. Girls don't need it.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't realise. They're trying to make themselves like a white person.
Yeah.
But the reality is, the Europeans and the Australians and the Americans and everything, they're looking for the dark skin. They're looking for a woman, because women over there spend all the time out in the sun trying to bake themselves and going to tanning booths and getting sprayed with tan to keep them dark.
Yeah.
And they're naturally beautiful over here.
Yes.
There's no blemishes in the skin. I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, I do understand actually, because I try to get the same colour when I go out and sit and I do the truck. I clean the truck so that I get
Yeah.
a tan. So I'm trying to get to the colour that Beth
She
is
is.
trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's a pity that we can't just go like this and
I don't think she'd like the wrinkles.
that's true. That's true. There's my reality check. Always comes down to age.
But yeah, no, it's true. It's true. That's the one thing I really love about the Filipinos is that actually the dark skin
Yeah.
and smooth skin. I mean, Lil's got a little bit of age on her, but she's still beautiful because that's the dark skin. It holds her age a lot better
Yeah.
than the white. White, it's a bit like like us. End up all crinkly old things because
Yeah.
the white skin. Where
The wrinklies.
yeah, the
We are
wrinkly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time I do a interview, I ended up with the husband and wife kiss, sealed with a kiss.
Still with a kiss. I can do that.
Sorry, it's not recorded again. It's not
I'm
recorded.
enjoying
No,
this.
Well, yeah.
it's not recorded. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Tough at the top.
I don't mind kissing.